In the ancient land of Israel, a dark cloud of idolatry loomed over the kingdom. King Ahab and his queen Jezebel had led their people astray, promoting the worship of the pagan god Baal. Altars to Baal dotted the landscape, and the air was thick with the smoke of sacrifices offered to this false deity. In the midst of this spiritual darkness stood Elijah, a prophet of Yahweh, the one true God. Elijah dared to defy the pervasive idolatry that gripped the nation. He spoke truth to power, confronting King Ahab and Queen Jezebel, and declaring a drought upon the land as a sign of Yahweh's displeasure. As the years of drought stretched on, tensions in the kingdom reached a boiling point. The people cried out for relief, their crops withered, and their animals perished. Yet still, the prophets of Baal persisted in their false worship, their hearts hardened against the voice of truth. Finally, the day of reckoning arrived. Elijah stood alone atop Mount Carmel, facing down the prophets of Baal in a showdown that would decide the fate of the nation. The atmosphere crackled with anticipation as the prophets of Baal erected their altar, chanting and dancing in a frenzied attempt to summon their god's favor. Hour after agonizing hour passed, but Baal remained silent. The prophets grew desperate, slashing themselves with knives and crying out in vain for a sign from their deity. Yet the heavens remained closed. Meanwhile, Elijah watched with steely resolve, his faith unwavering in the face of adversity. With deliberate precision, he prepared his own altar, stacking the stones and arranging the sacrificial offering. But instead of calling upon Yahweh to send fire, Elijah issued a challenge that would defy all expectations. "Pour water on the wood," he commanded. "Drench the sacrifice until it is soaked through." The prophets of Baal scoffed, their confidence buoyed by Elijah's audacity. But they continued to pour water over the altar, not once, not twice, but 3 times. With a voice that rang out like thunder, Elijah called upon Yahweh, the God of Israel. And in that moment, fire descended from the heavens, a blazing inferno that consumed the waterlogged altar and licked hungrily at the sacrifice. A collective gasp rose from the assembled throng as they witnessed the power of the one true God on full display. The prophets of Baal fell to their knees in defeat, their false gods exposed as nothing more than idols of stone and wood. As the smoke cleared and the flames died away, Elijah stood triumphant, a beacon of faith in a world shrouded in darkness. And the people of Israel, their hearts stirred by the awe-inspiring spectacle they had just witnessed, fell to their knees in worship of Yahweh, the God of gods and the Lord of lords.